Okay, hey everybody. So I've seen a lot of posts in the subreddit recently regarding new pickers asking questions like, "Oh, I just got started and I'm looking for a new kit," or I'm I'm new to this subreddit and I'm interested, but I don't know if I want to spend a lot of money to get a new pick set. Can anybody help?" So this is a video in response to that, just kind of how I got started picking. And how you can too with very little, if almost no cost involved. So here today for you, I've got two Master Lock number 3s, which are very common starter locks. I've got some pens, some bobby pins, and that's all we're gonna need to make tools such as these, such as 2 tension wrenches and a pick, that will enable us to get through one of these Master number 3s. So these are the finalized tools. I'll just show them for you very quickly. So this is a bobby pin that is slightly shaped, and this will be serving as our pick. Yes, the iconic role of the cliche almost of the bobby pin as a pick. These are the pen clips off of these pens, which will serve as our tension wrenches, and I'll show you guys how we do that. So what you're going to look for is you're going to look for a pen that has this metal style of pen clip. Now these are some basic generic Uniballs that you can get in any office supply store like Office Depot or Office Max. What also work are these ones which are precise V7s if you want to destroy a precise V7 for the sake of a pick. In either case, it's very easy to do to get your tension wrench. All you do, bend up to just above 90 degrees and then pull it out. And that is your tension wrench. Now it does have these little barbs on the end. I hope you can see that. Let me see. Yeah, so it does have these barbs on the end, which if you're so inclined, you can file them down to make it a smoother tension wrench. And then again, for one of these pens, it is just as easy as fold up. You want it just over 90 degrees, yank it out, and then here's a tension wrench. And this one has pretty large teeth in it, which are meant to keep it in the pen cap. And if you were to use one of these, which is the basic pen from Office Depot or Office Mart, you would want to sand those down. Now, for the bobby pin, this is just a standard metal bobby pin. There are some that are made out of some really cheap metal that are basically too flexible to work, but this is one that's pretty standard. I mean, you could find it at any grocery store, CVS or Walmart or Rite Aid or anything. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a 90-degree bend in it. You're going to want the flat side, we're going to keep that unmodified for now. And then we're going to do a nice little bend in this kinked section. And then we're going to fold it under. And then this little triangle will serve as our picking handle. Now we still have this wax bead at the end, so you can take that off with a knife, or in my case I'm just going to use a multi-tool. And I'm just going to chop that piece off, like so. So we have a nice clean end. So now we need to bend a kink in the tip of our pick in order to make a hook. You can use a pair of pliers, or you can actually even take it and put it in your lock, into the keyhole of your lock, and bend it that way. I'm just going to use a plier because it makes it a little bit easier for me. And we're going to take probably the first millimeter in there and then just try to give that a bend. It'll want to buckle out of plane, but after a couple attempts, you should be able to get a nice little bend in there. Let me see. Okay. So right now I've got a very slight bend. I'm going to try to give it a little bit more because I like a little bit deeper of a hook. And that's looking pretty good. So now we've got our tools. We've got the pen clip out of a Precise V7 Pilot pen, and then our bobby pin. So let's give this a try. So we're going to place our tension wrench. We're going to do bottom of the keyway tension, and we're going to go all the way to the back. And there was 1, 2. All right. There's one open. And then here's another. Now, obviously, these tools are not going to give you as great of feedback as, a Peterson gem and an actual tension wrench. but they are good enough to get you started, and that's the important part. You will find that if you enjoy this hobby, that if you do choose to pick up a legitimate set of lockpicks, that it will be even easier. But every journey has a beginning, and if you really do want to get into this and not spend any money, this is a great method for doing so. Anyways, take care, have a great day.